Let's see where we go from here. So, Mr. Jackson, yeah, do we have any hands up? Just think, yeah, they're all shooting up now. Right. Okay, first of all, tell Dave your name.
My name's Dylan.
Okay. Another Dylan. Another Dylan, yes. Slightly bigger one this time. Go on, Dylan. You asked her, what's that?
How cold was it in the Falklands?
Very cold. The Falklands was bobbing around -2 at points. And in fact, it was that cold, I can tell you now, even the penguins have got coats on. Okay, no one? Tell that you know then.
Do you know when they find the dog in the dogs, is there like places where they have to do obstacles?
Excellent question, yes there is. When we're training with the dogs, because we have to spend between 2 and 3 weeks away at centres or at hotels as they do in there. And not only do we have to train with the dog to get them to know what the dog's about, and we have to sort of know their little ways and to turn left and to turn right, but they actually do an assault course. And from my recollection, we've got sort of dustbins and cones, and we've got a kind of a frame you have to walk under, or down as the case may be. So when we're walking down this little bit of a road or we're tracking all these obstacles, the dogs have to take you through the wall, stop you, find their way around, and get you from the start to the finish very, very safely. So that's an excellent question. It's on there. My blind has come through hereditary disease. Through my family history, my granddad on my mother's side was blind, and through hereditary disease called retinitis pigmentosa. Now, if you go onto the internet and ask me to spell it, for goodness sake, retinitis pigmentosa. And you go onto there, and it'll sort of explain what the disease is all about. It's all about X and Y chromosomes and genes and all that kind of thing. You know, I don't know too much about the cause of it. What I'm trying to find out is what the cure is. But that is exactly how I went blind. I was born with the disease, and from birth, basically, my sight levels were dropping. I did go through mainstream school, and around 16, 17, my sight levels were dropping to the point where I was basically, as I say, born to the blind. So that is my blindness in a nutshell. How it happened. Sounds it.
Right, so the other side of the room. Harsh, do you want to ask us?
I missed that, sorry. Stand up. How can I run these marathons? If you're blind. Right, as I said to you early on, or as I said to the others, sorry. There's a lot to be blind. There's a lot that it will stop you doing if you wanted to stop you doing it. But there is nothing in this world, well, there is legally, because I'm not allowed to drive on the roads, but there is nothing in this world that says that you cannot do what a sighted person can do. And believe you me, I've driven a car around Grandstand, I've driven a tank in the Scottish Highlands, I have rode a horse, I have skied on snow, and I've skied on water, I've cliff jumped, and as quite rightly said, I've become the first blind person to run 7 marathons. Now then, the way that we do it, I have what we call guide runs. Same principle as a guide dog. These people, who are very, very kind to me, and they're prepared to train with me and to run with me, we are literally tied at the wrist. We have a band which I formulated, 2 loops on either end, about 18 inches long, and we run side by side, just as I operate with a guide dog. Now, if we're in crowds or I come into a bit of a trouble, they'll pull this cord in so that we're wrist to wrist, so that I'm running with their body movements. And then when we've got an open space, they'll let the cord go, and I'm basically free, other than I'm tethered to them, obviously. But that is the basics of how we run. I've got a guide runner tied to him or to her, and may pull me and push me so that I get round safely.
Okay, is that okay, Arj? Yeah? Max, what are you going to ask?
You sure I've ever naughty?
My dog? Naughty? No! I know the time he's pinched the food off the girls' plates. I've known the time he's nicked a biscuit. I've known the time he's brought me into a lamppost, into the back of a van. He brought me into the back of a tree. He's fed me down steps. He's knocked one of the girls in Lake Windermere. My dog? Naughty? Never.
I think I'll answer that question to Max. Sidra, what are you going to answer, Joe?
Only on a Monday morning.
Okay, that's that one then. What's your name? So, Aaron, you got?
Yes, he does. Well, nearly everywhere. We have limitations within the house because he is banned from upstairs and he's banned from our living room, so he's allowed in the kitchen. But we have a big kitchen and we have quite a big garden. But other than that, Wixie is with me, I would say 95–98% of my working life. When I go to the pub, he's with me. When I come to schools, he's with me. When I go out walking, he's with me. So yeah, in fairness, he's probably with me more than my wife and children are, because he is a part of me. We are basically an item, if you want. Yeah.
So you're in the middle? Okay. So there we go.
Wixie the boy.
Okay. Yeah, go on. So there we go.
I can read Braille, yes. Now then, let me ask you a question. Do you understand what Braille is? Sorry? So you know there's lumps and bumps on a page, as my friends say. How can you read those lumps and bumps? It's like reading about an hamburger, isn't it? But yes, I can read Braille. I was taught Braille only about 15 years ago, believe it or not. And Braille is fantastic. It really is fantastic for blind people. I'm never ever going to read a book in Braille, because my Braille teacher said that I'm not quick enough. However, where Braille helps me is it allows me to label my CDs, or it enables me to label my tools, tins of stuff. I can put reference numbers down, pin numbers down, all that sort of thing. So Braille, in fairness, is quite an important part of my life too.
David, I'm sorry, we're going to have to stop there.
Okay.
Because you've got to hold still, don't forget.
Yeah.
If you've got a question and you really would like Dave to answer it, if you tell your teacher can make a list of perhaps 2 or 3 questions to get back to me, and I will find the answers out if we're talking to Dave later. But Dave, thanks ever so much for coming to talk to these guys. I found what you're saying pretty inspirational. I look at this photograph at the top on this side of your workshop. I just can't believe that Dave can actually make beautiful furniture. It's one of my interests is woodwork. Dave does it without his eyes. I find that just humbling, actually. So, a very big thank you from all of us. And can we show Dave our appreciation now?
I'll just leave you with one thing. It's like I said in the beginning. The gentleman over there asked a question about what he can do with running, blindness, etc. Do you know, we've all got disabilities, be it blindness, be it deafness, be it whatever. It doesn't have to be a physical disability. But do you know something? If there is anything in this world, anything in this life, anything in your life that you want to do, it is achievable. I have proved without sight that I can do so much. You have sight. You have the rest of your lives. So believe me, whatever you want to be, even if it is that astronaut, you could be the next astronaut on the moon if you so desire, if you have got the desire. Nothing is impossible. So if you want to, go for it.
Thanks again.